No.
8, 4, 4. And now Babbo 33% equity to double up. Oh no, it's the 10 of clubs on the turn. How unlucky for Vittorio.
Wait. Too passive.
Check back all the way.
Yeah, definitely a bet in the river, man. I think, like, I understand the flop check back and the turn check back on the queen, especially from a small blind cold caller. I understand I understand like the fact that he might not have went for more than 2 streets, but man, once that checks back down to the river there, when you're in position, you have to go for a bet with ace-2 there. I get the kicker issue, but like, man, you have to bet just for 1 street there. You'd be surprised what might call, and if you get folds, then so what? It's just like you still have to bet that hand there. It's like not even up for debate, in my opinion.
Check flop, bet turn, and then check river, I think, is the best, because we get that value from our opponent having a hand that contains a queen after the flop goes check check. And I think that if you break down what their calling range there is from the small, it's going to contain those hands like king queen, queen jack suited, queen 10 suited, maybe queen 9 is a little bit of a stretch, but all those combos.
I think even like double checking back flop and turn, man, to you know, even get called by sometimes something worse. I'm not saying that might happen, but I think it's way more likely that you'll get called by any pair if you check it down to the river, with the ace-2 as an example. I definitely agree. Bet and turn to check back river, or if you check back flop, check back turn, you have to go for value on the river. You just have to.
Yeah. We've got action. Gianfranco finds himself with 10 big blinds, forced to shove the king queen of diamonds from the hijack, standard stuff. And this is going to be a super standard rejam here from Dennis on the button. Gianfranco very unlucky to run into the top of Dennis's range here. Bing bang boom, he is all in. The fella all in, the other fella. And we could be losing Gianfranco. He's not going to have too much equity to survive here. Ross, GTO, 3TO as the commentator.
Yeah, I think I might kind of bugged out for a little bit, man.
Oh.
For a little bit.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed.
Oh, dear. Now, right, here's my thoughts on this. With 2 all-ins in front of us, you make an argument for folding. Because the club was for 10 big, lead jam for about 15. We're about half our stack here, but Jack's going to play very well against these all in and the rejam lane. The only thing is, with the icing considerations, it could be what would appear to be a very tight fold. Because we have over 5 million here, it might be better to just let this one go. I would definitely be folding 8s, 9s, and 10s. But again, the Jacks plus thing, Alan, do we just want to go for it here?
I mean, I don't know how many times this spot is ever going to come up, bro, where folding jacks is going to be a good play. I don't think I would get away from this, man. I think if you do have the 8s, 9s, and 10s, it's kind of the cusp of like one or the other. But I don't think we can fold jacks. No, I don't think so.
Neutral says you call with Jack. I think Jacks plus here. Now, if it was for any more, I think I'm just letting Jacks go. I would like that made.
Mate, this is a huge pot.
Made known. This is massive. 7 million and change in this pot. Vittorio. And the other thing is, this is so nice for Vittorio because he's getting a fake flip here in a way because they're blocking each other's hands. So he's still getting a fake flip, not the right terminology there, but you get me. There's extra outs gone. So it's 41% equity. Oh, what a spot this is for Vittorio and his Jeffries. Gianfranco with 15% equity to stay in the tournament. Dennis with 25% to stay in this tournament. This could be a double elimination, the first hand back, or second hand back. Oh, it's a king of kings. Oh, dear.
Nasty.
And now he needs a Jeffrey. And it doesn't arrive.
Negative.
That's very sad. It looked like Vittorio was going to get through. Oh, what a painful situation. We lose Gianfranco in 7th place, and it has to be said he's going to be very disappointed with that finish, considering how well he was playing yesterday. A bit reckless at times, but some spicy, entertaining action from him nonetheless, and that's what we love on this channel. So kudos to him. Put his balls out on the table yesterday in a few spots, and I love it. Great to see him get such a nice result, and yes, he will be very disappointed, but maybe with a score of nearly 40k, including a 10k ticket, we'll be very happy.
I think it was like blind v blind. Vittorio limped the queen 9, and I forget who was in the big blind, but they had ace king suited either way, bro. On the isolate, Vittorio calls, flop came like jack 8, sorry, jack 9 4, something like that. Flop went check check, 8 of diamonds on the turn, which gave Christian obviously the 2 overs on the flush draw. But I really liked Vittorio's bet on the turn, man. He went for a block sizing on the turn with the queen 9. And obviously ace king has to call with the flush draw, the 2 overs, etc. But I think the river was a brick again, man. And I really liked Vittorio's bet size. And he bet like, I don't know, 500k into maybe 3 million or something like that. And we do have a call here. Other than that, yeah, Christian decided to fold the river. But I really like the 2 sizes by Vittorio, both turn and river in that hand exactly.
He's impressed us about 4 or 5 times now, Alan. And he's set to eliminate Babo here 62% of the time. 4 in the window, but an 8 also. Babo now 4-1 favourite to double up, back up to almost 10 big blinds. Until the turn.
No.
Well, it's good for you. He's your boy. Oh my God,
No.
he hits the river.
Brilliant hand.
Wow. Yeah, that seems like Vittorio is... Maybe someone's had a chat with him on one of the breaks or something. He's really upped his game. Goes back to what I was saying earlier about having a team behind you. Yeah, well, that was a bad run out for him. He would have eliminated a player, got the guts of a 20 grand pay jump. Well, from 60k all the way to 73 and a half, 13 and a half, 14,000. As I keep saying, a lot of your work is done here. Obviously, the biggest pay jumps are about to come. But I mean, in terms of your ICM, if you're one of the shortest stacks, you don't want to be busting before the other fella, but it might be a great opportunity to just raise call with a hand as strong as ace jack there.
Yeah, I can see the merit to it.
No skills says Dave's hot chicken totally wrecked once he was on a dinner break. being wrecked by more carby meals at these hotels and places and buffets, whatever, takeaways, Domino's late at night. They all add up. Sitting at the table and you can't even think straight, let alone sit straight. Vittorio raising the minimum here with the kings, and Babo. Oh my God, he's picked ill timing.
Missed timing. Big time.
Missed
Big
timing
step.
here from Babo. Good timing here for your man, Vittorio. 7 million in this pot. This is a huge pot for this tournament. Vittorio looking cool as a cucumber. His work is done. There's nothing he can do. He is the one standing up and away when it's Babo, the one at risk.
No.
8-4-4. And now Babo 33% equity to double up. Oh no, it's the 10 of clubs on the turn. How unlucky for Vittorio.
He stands up and stretches. Brilliant.
There's nothing he can do. Can't get lucky on the river, and Babbo fist bumping now. I really feel for Vittorio there.
Well, that puts a
Vittorio
dent
not
in my
happy.
odds.
Draws that might decide to check raises, stuff like that.
Yep.
We also have a heart in our hand, which is nice.
Defo.
Christian with ace king suited. What a hand to pick up here, four-handed. Vittorio in the big blind. Think he just wants to be rejamming this one. Standard stuff. Will rejam is of course going to get snap called, and your buddy's at risk for the third time here. Well, sorry, the first time he wasn't at risk.
At risk now, though. Definitely.
Flop is queen 7-7. Vittorio needing help and needing it quick. He is a 4-1 dog here as we hit the turn. Turn does give him a diamond. Always a surprise around the corner at Kings. Is there another twist in the tail to be had here as we hit the river? Almost 7 million in the pot. River is the 9 of spades. He cannot do it. Vittorio has been eliminated in 4th place. What a run for the youngster.
Oh.
I don't know. He's not that young, but young enough. He's ran out of the building, it looks like.
Bit strange.
Oh, yeah, he's not happy, and I don't blame him. That king's costing him serious amount of cheddar, Alan. Like,
yeah,
I don't know how much. We can work it out later. I don't want to disclose that kind of information. It could be it's 50 G's we're dealing with.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's worth a bit. That's enough in itself, just to say that. You smashed the glass on the way out, man.
Oh no. I think now, so we're going to go on a 5-minute break here. These guys are just going to take a tiny little breather before 3-handed play will commence. Don't go anywhere. This has just been exhilarating. 11 million playing close to 9, playing close to 7.2, playing 8.6, with the chip leader out in front with 45 bigs with 11.2 million. I will see you all in a few moments.
Yeah, first of all, I'm really sorry for what I've done. Was very out of myself, and no, it's the first time because it's quite the biggest final table of my life, so it's very bad. It's difficult to accept because I think I played good poker, and so when you go showdown, you're very favorite, and you lost in such a situation. It's difficult to control, but I apologize, and yeah, I have just a good end to reshove, and I just reshoved and it went wrong. For sure the end that I've lost with the kings versus queen 8 or queen 7 suited, I think. And that was very important because if I win that hand, I'm chip leader, close to chip leader, and we are 3 left instead of 4. So it's a pay jump, chip leading, and very important end. So that's the most important, I think. Most I play professionally, so I used to study in a group, and now I'm studying by myself, doing my thing, my stuff, and it's going good. I like my life. I like this game, but sometimes could be very, very cruel, and we accept it.